Welcome to our channel. When planning a gaming PC setup, it's easy to think your audio options are limited to a pair of powered bookshelf speakers. Soundbars are associated with TVs and home theaters, but you can get one that's designed to sit under your monitor while you play games. Computer soundbars are more compact than ones we'd recommend for home theater use, but they work the same way. A bunch of drivers, the part of speakers responsible for producing sound, are placed next to one another in a single horizontal speaker. You lose some stereo separation, but don't have to string wires around your computer desk. A computer soundbar also has a leg up over gaming headsets, which can get sweaty or start to feel heavy during a long gaming session. Before you continue, please click on the subscribe button below. Number 10 is TAOTRONICS Gaming Computer Speakers. TAOTRONICS Gaming Computer Speakers is our entry-level pick, but don't confuse that for meaning low-end. At 16.5 inches, this speaker is the shortest option in our guide. It has a pair of drivers that produce stereo sound and two inputs, auxiliary and Bluetooth. You can connect this soundbar to your computer with a 3.5mm audio cable and pair it to your phone or tablet over Bluetooth to stream music wirelessly. The soundbar's buttons are located on top of the speaker. They let you adjust its volume, play or pause your music, skip tracks, and toggle a strip of multicolor lights on the bottom. If you have an RGB backlit keyboard, this soundbar would complement it very well. You can also push a button to set a timer, so you know how long you've been playing games. If you need an ultra-compact computer soundbar with a couple of fun and useful extras, TAOTRONICS Gaming Computer Speakers is an excellent choice. Number 9 is Creative Stage 2.1 Channel Under Monitor Soundbar. Creative designed its under monitor soundbar to be used with your PC and home theater system. It's 23.7 inches long, which makes this the longest soundbar we recommend. But the company used the space wisely. This is a 2.1 soundbar, which features a pair of drivers built into the bar, plus a subwoofer. The subwoofer is wired, so it has to be connected to the soundbar to work. Make sure you have enough extra space under your desk if you're considering this option. This soundbar's best feature is its wide array of connectivity options. It has an auxiliary input, so you can connect it to a computer. Bluetooth support for wireless streaming, and both HDMI ARC and optical audio inputs so you can connect it to a TV. Number 8 is Razer Leviathan. Razer is one of the most celebrated gaming accessory makers out there, and its Leviathan computer soundbar is our high-end pick. It's 19.7 inches long, which means it's directly in the middle of the pack size-wise, but stacks up well against other recommendations. It has 5 drivers, 2 woofers to handle mid-range and bass frequencies, a pair of tweeters to handle treble, and a center channel speaker generally used for voices. Having multiple drivers dedicated to different frequency ranges generally leads to better balanced sound. The soundbar is paired with a downward-firing subwoofer to create a 5.1 surround sound system. The subwoofer is wired, so it needs to be physically connected to the soundbar to work. While it can't compete directly with a multi-speaker setup, Razer says it uses Dolby's virtual speaker technology to simulate surround sound. Dolby invented the first consumer-friendly surround sound standard nearly 40 years ago, so you can expect pretty solid results. The Leviathan has 3 built-in EQ equalization modes to optimize its sound for gaming, movies, and music. You can switch between them by pushing a button on top of the soundbar. There's also buttons to adjust the soundbar's volume, play, pause your music, and switch between its auxiliary, Bluetooth, and optical audio inputs. Like Creative Stage, Razer designed its soundbar to be used with computers or a TV, but this one can't be wall-mounted. The audio technology built into Razer's Leviathan, especially support for simulated surround sound, makes it the most technically advanced computer soundbar in our guide. If you're serious about hearing the best game audio possible, but don't have the space for a full surround sound system, this is a great choice. Number 7 is Logitech G560. When it comes to RGB lighting, chances are you either hate it or love it. The PC gamer office may be divided on this topic, but there's one thing we can agree on. Logitech's G560 Lite Sync feature is anything but gimmicky. If there's one RGB product we'd recommend that might impact your PC gaming experience, it's this one. Logitech software allows you to choose between two control modes for the speakers. Hardware control ditches the software and uses Bluetooth or auxiliary input for lighting. You get a gentle rainbow color cycle that also acts as an audio visualizer, which flashes and brightens to the music's beat. Switching over to software control allows you to choose between fixed color, color cycle, breathing, audio visualizer, and screen sampler lighting modes. Number 6 is Creative Pebble Plus. When you're out shopping for cheap PC speakers below $50, it's easy to be overwhelmed by choice. It doesn't help that reliable brands have multiple options in the same price range. The low-end differences can be minimal, but the Creative Pebble Plus speakers stand apart from the competition with their big sound despite the compact size. With a total power output of 8 watts, these speakers pump out crisper audio than some of their competitors using 2 to 3 times the power amount. While they won't produce the highest sound volume, we found little distortion even with the volume maxed out. The only complaint here is a lack of bass control to complement the convenient volume knob located on the right speaker. Number 5 is Logitech Z407. The Logitech Z407s pretty much win the award for most deceptively awesome computer speakers of 2021. This 80-watt speaker system connects via Bluetooth, 3.5mm or micro USB that easily connects to your phone, gaming laptop, and PC. You never actually have to turn these speakers on, which is neat. Though, if they are connected via Bluetooth, I must warn you, the sound the speakers make whenever you turn on your PC is one of the most annoying startup bloops I've heard. Keeping in the wireless theme, I absolutely fell in love with the wireless control knob, which let me control any media with satisfying spins. What was not satisfying is the unusually short 4-foot cables, which limited the ways I could set up my speaker subwoofer layout. However, being able to lay the speakers themselves vertically or horizontally is a nice touch. Despite that, the sound achieves surprisingly balanced audio for a speaker set for only $80. A strong yes for anyone looking to upgrade their current dinky desktop speakers. Number 4 is Creative T100. Another release from Creative, the T100s are exceptionally workmanlike, competent desk speakers. For around the $100 mark, you could do a lot worse, but that makes them sound much more plain than they are. They have a relatively restrained and straightforward design and limit their physical presence and footprint to that of 2 smaller speakers that are deceptively good. The sound that the speakers produce is deceptively great. The 2.75-inch 70mm full-range drivers in each unit have a good range for such small speakers and even offered a realistic surround effect. While they can't compete with a separate woofer and the bass systems, the T100s do a great job of handling everything you throw at them with the range that such setups bring. Number 3 is Razer NOMMO CHROMA. The Razer NOMMO CHROMA is a huge upgrade from your old dinky desk speakers. The large cylindrical speaker kind of look like the engines of the USS Enterprise, but provide excellent sound and deep bass. At $130, Razer's NOMMO CHROMA directly competes with several other options on this list. It may not match the sound quality and feature set of the Logitech G560, but the NOMMO remains a smart choice for PC gamers who want a pair of great sounding speakers without a subwoofer assuming you have the desk space. Number 2 is Creative SOUNDBLASTERX KATANA Soundbar. If you're looking for a speaker upgrade for your gaming area, but don't have much room or don't want to fill up your desk with hefty speakers, then a soundbar might be the way to go. But a soundbar doesn't have to be a compromise because good things do come in small packages. That is certainly true of Creative SOUNDBLASTERX KATANA. This is a stylish-looking, slimline soundbar that packs some serious presence. It's also all singing, all dancing in a number of different ways. Number 1 is HARMAN KARDON SOUNDSTICKS. If you're after something unusual that makes your desk stand out from the norm while delivering some spiffing sound, then look no further than the HARMAN KARDON SOUNDSTICKS. These are the 3rd iteration of some awesome-looking computer speakers that really look the part. At a glance, you could be forgiven for thinking that these speakers are made of glass, but rather they're a well-constructed plastic. The setup is made up of 2 satellites and a beautifully crafted subwoofer, each of which has some hefty rubber feet to reduce vibration and ensure the sound remains sublime. That's it for this video, guys. Please like, subscribe, and tell us which speakers were your favorite. Until next time.